and welcome back to my channel. My name is Freldren. As you can see, I'm back in Star Trek Online, and today I'm going to be going over a couple final things before the summer event kicks off tomorrow. First, if you saw my giveaway video, the giveaway that's going on right now. I decided to do it that way because during the day I can't be loud, so I did it without audio, put some words on there and stuff, put some music to it. And that's probably how it will go throughout the summer event, just for those giveaways, because they said they're going to do giveaways during the summer event every other day, or well, mostly. So those will be during the day. I'll do those when they come out, and since I can't be loud, I'll do them again how I did it earlier today. But yeah, I kind of want to go over, being prepared for this, the event itself. I myself am mostly prepared. I did quite a decent amount of grinding for energy credits, so I can go ahead and go into the exchange and buy some Lao Not Favor. It's not cheap, but technically it's cheap right now. It's definitely gonna be cheaper now than it is going into the event. I think the last time I looked, it was like 18,000 or so, something like that. I think it was like 18 million for a stack of 999 or something like that. And I definitely have gone through quite a bit of energy credits getting what I have. As you see right now, I have about 4,620, was that 8? So it's gonna take like 4 from here and put on there. So yeah, this is definitely not enough to get everything. This is gonna get me a few items. My first item, no matter what, my first item I'm getting is the new Moopsie. I'm gonna get the green version of it, so that'll be like the first thing you see when I do my videos for the summer event itself. Also, like, my first video will be me going over how to complete the daily and stuff like that. I've done this, I did this last year, but I kind of want to do it again because I figured, why not? New year, new videos, or well, new videos of this year, even though I did the same thing last year. Anyways, but yeah, I'm gonna kind of go over the way I kind of ground this out, and I'll do one of the patrols, because patrols are probably the best way to earn energy credits by getting item drops. And there's 2 of them, or well, 3 of them. I really say 2 of them because 2 of them are better. And there's like a cooldown timer on them, so sometimes I'll go to like an alt when the cooldown timer is up. The 2 I'm talking about, I hope the right thing, are in the Age of Discovery, Rescue and Search, and then 9th Rule. The other one people use often is within the Briar Pat, or within the Briars, and you get a bit of money from this one. Get decent, like, you get some item drops, not a lot. 9th Rule is probably not as good as Search and Rescue and Search, but you still get a lot more than you would from the Briar. But I'll probably do Search and Rescue one. I probably won't do all of them, because they're basically kind of the same thing, these 2 anyways. This one's similar, where you go through like 2 groups of enemies, and then you have a final area where enemies will continue to spawn, and you take them out. The faster you can take them out, the more items they drop, the more of them spawn, the more items drop. It's just a loop. And you can do this in like any high DPS ship. The difference is, I tried this, I hadn't done it in a while on one of my current main ship, which actually check which ship I have actually hooked or have right now. Okay, this is my grinding ship. So unfortunately, a lot of people won't have this. The Nadarian Defender, its unique ability allows you to set up an AoE in a 10-kilometer radius where you just do massive amounts of electrical damage to the enemies. You can also use some of your abilities like Gravity Well. You can launch certain types, like device pets and stuff. But you won't be able to use like your weapons, your beams, your cannons, your torpedoes, mines. You can't use any of those. So you're heavily relying on your ship doing damage, and you want to be kind of tanky. So, but if you're using another ship like my normal everyday ship, it's kind of a pet build, and it does all right. It's also kind of like a broadsider. I have it fully set up with beams only, and it's not bad, but I definitely only earn like half as much as what I would get compared to what I do with this ship. So let me go ahead. I'll go ahead and you can see right here, this is my inventory now, and I'll go do a run of search or rescue. I keep wanting to say search and rescue because it sounds more proper, but rescue and search. And I won't do the whole, show you the whole thing. I'll just show you kind of towards the end on what I'm talking about for getting all the items and stuff. So go ahead and launch that. All right, so this first part, just kind of come in, and this ship isn't really meant for doing weapon damage. I mean, it's got okay weapon damage. The exact damage on it's pretty decent, but it really gets its stride when I'm doing the using the console itself. So, all right, so I just took out a second group of enemies. Now I've got to free these ships and close this rift, and then I'll be on to the final part. All right, a bit of a warning on this. With this ship, there will be a lot of flashing lights. They'll take up most of the screen, so just be wary of that. All right, I'm gonna get kind of close, but not too close. Now I'm gonna switch into jellyfish mode. I'm gonna activate some defenses, heal myself if I need to, and I can just start collecting items. This does a lot of damage. Yeah, right now I'm doing 33,000 damage. So yeah, up to 5 foes. It's not bad. I can actually activate other stuff. Get pets out. I can do another gravity well here once they spawn. Just keep spamming F, collecting those items. Sometimes a little further out than I want to be. You can actually kind of move technically, but you're very slow. So I'm moving forward a little bit here. There's an item back there I can't grab. And I noticed the enemies are like about 6 to 7 kilometers away there. I think you have to be like about 5 kilometers in order to grab items. All right, that should be close enough. Every once in a while you can activate other abilities too, I guess. Get my holographic ships out there. Gravity well. Just use whatever abilities you've got. Now, if you're coming in here with like, a different type of ship, definitely want to do a lot of DPS. Gravity well is great because you get the enemy together, and when they explode, they do damage to each other. I'm shocked I haven't come across the thing where I get like a lot of, this is a massive amount of lights coming off the ship. Sometimes it activates, I think, when I heal. I can't remember. Some ships will be like instantly taken out. Some take a few seconds. I got another gravity well here. This has been going on for quite a while now, so I'm definitely getting a lot of items. If you're in a ship that does decent amount of DPS, but you're not like one-shotting everything. Oh, there goes that thing I was talking about. There's a lot of light. Oh, there's the last group of enemies. Collect my items. Collect whatever I want over here. Leave jellyfish mode. And that's basically it. All right, so if I go into my inventory, you can see how much items I got. I got quite a few. If I do the next one, the ninth rule, usually on average, I'll probably get slightly less items, or at least it'll look that way, because I get a lot of like duplicates of like, you know, these things for repairing your ships, commodities and stuff like that, infinity lock boxes. So I'll get a lot of duplicates like those, but in reality, you'll get roughly about the same amount of like items in general, compared to if you're to do the Briars. The Briars, you definitely get a lot less. I don't think they have as many enemy spawns, but if I were to go do ninth rule, I'd get a lot more stuff, and they're on a bit of a cooldown. So what I like to do is I'll go to an alt character that and use this same ship, same thing, do it with them. So yeah, and you're the amount of money you make off of this. Here, I'll go actually sell all this so you can kind of see how much you can get. All right, you see on the bottom left there, I got 298,101 energy credits. If I did the other one, I probably would have doubled that. So if I did ninth rule, I probably would have doubled that. Probably been about 4,000 to or so. So yeah, I've been doing that. Every once in a while, I'll get on and do that. And I'll go ahead and show you what the prices are on the exchange right now. All right, right now, it went down a little bit. It was, well, I guess it just went down by one. Somebody's trying to sell those quick. It was probably about right here 18,000 or so earlier, but we got somebody putting it undercutting here just a little bit. Not a bad undercut, but I expect that these prices will definitely change tomorrow. Because when the event starts, a lot of people will take their low price ones and they will jack it up, 10 to 20,000 more onto that. Because usually it's about 30 to 50,000 ish towards the beginning of it. Because once it starts, people will be like, "Oh, I could buy these on the exchange," and they don't think about ahead of time getting these like I am doing right now, and they'll buy up all the cheap ones right away, but then those cheap ones are gone, and all you got left are the expensive ones. So, I'm a bit late on talking about this now, but just kind of going over what I've done to kind of prepare myself for this, because I want to try to get as many items as I can on the first day. I will be grinding out Luminant Favor, doing the doing all the stuff during the event to get it. But also for those who do not like to grind out the summer event, if you have no problem grinding out for energy credits the way I was just doing, that's a good alternative. It will take you some time. You can see right now I'm at 2,837,560 right there. Definitely not enough to get anything right now. I mean, I could go through and check to see if there's any in here that are a lower amount of items. Oh, right there. I'm grabbing that. There's only 20,000. I guarantee it's going to be more expensive by the time the event comes out. So I grabbed that. So I got 100 more, and I don't regret it. So, but yeah, do expect, if you're doing it that method, like I just did, expect results to vary based on what ship you have, how much DPS you can do, how many ships per, because the ships keep spawning. You take them out, new ones spawn. It just kind of depends on how fast you can go through them. So you're like because there's also kind of technically a timer, like a hidden timer, where once they start spawning, like a hidden timer starts going or something, because you can be there and only take out like half as many ships as I did, because you don't do as much DPS. So it kind of, like I said, it kind of varies. And I don't think difficulty really changes anything other than just makes it harder, I guess, because you won't get more items. So, and I don't think item rarity really changes much when you change difficulty. At least, I guess it might go up a little bit, but you're still not gonna get much, and then you're like the amount of items you're gonna get are less. So make open the rarity a little bit, but not as many items. So yeah. Trying to think if there's anything else I should go over. I think that's basically it. All right, so kind of sum up a little bit. You know, it's a good idea to do like not even this event. For the winter event, you're kind of in the same situation where you have to get yourself a specific currency for that event. You can get the winter event currency on the exchange as well. So it's not a bad idea to stock up ahead of time when prices are cheap. You can also get them during the event, you know, whichever one you want to do. But yeah, let me know what Moopsy color you're getting. Leave a like, comment, and all that good stuff down below, and I will see you next time. Bye.